him if there was any chance Chris Silverthorne might ask him to be wearing the number 16 as the backup hooker. He said, we're not going to have to get to that point.
He said if that's the case, we're in a lot of trouble.
The Warriors trying to find an early advantage. They led Glendale early, even though he's a Halloween baby. Trying to dump one down and meter out. Warriors trying to land the opening blow here north of the border. Will that arm be raised? One more phase perhaps. Milazzo wins the battle, lowering his shoulder. And able to finally dot it down, I believe, is Luke Campbell, who got the final opportunity to punch it in for the Warriors.
Nowhere for Shepard to go. Good work defensively from the Warriors.
McKenzie thought he found a crack, an opening for Toronto, now a meter out.
Beautiful offload.
Going to the big man Mitchell. The bowling ball makes his way in. Morgan Mitchell has Toronto back within a pair.
A big tight head prop, the Kiwi, the former Southland Stags man, Morgan Mitchell, a bowling ball indeed. So tough to bring down.
Yeah, they're great, thank you.
Mitchell just in the right place. A good support line, a ball out to him, and there is no way that Vandenberg can take him down one-on-one. Mitchell across, and now a chance for the Arrows to tie things at 7.
Williams, no longer the defender, now the ball carrier. And the Warriors able to strip it away.
Another turnover.
Oh, opportunity for the missile. Warriors are going to reclaim the lead here. There was a brief advantage. That advantage had been called off for Toronto. Otherwise, that's a moot point on the turnover. On the money. They missed the conversion a moment ago, but they'll pull 3 points right back, and the Warriors doing it that time in bruising fashion. Ferguson, now in at scrum half, turned 27 this past week. That ball quickly matriculates through. Arrows playing with an advantage. Can they go ahead and take it the final leg? Extending out, Sheridan able to dot it down, and the Arrows are back within 3 with the conversion pending.
Looking at all of his options. Decides to grab it and over to Sheridan, who's able to get across and down.
Oh, an entertaining back and forth Mother's Day affair here at Major League Rugby. See if he can put a dent in some public transportation. Warriors playing their cards right. Long relief today for the scrum half. Arrows looking for their first lead on the day, and it's a penalty try. The full 7 points for Toronto gives them their first lead today.
Mentioned in the open, there may be an advantage. Thought there would be a big advantage for Utah in the scrum. That has not been the case. And credit pack for Toronto.
Something change at prop for Toronto?
Talk about what it means to have Brower up there along with Quattrin and Mitchell.
Tim O'Malley trying to make it a brand new ball game. Perfect on penalty tries today. Has missed 1 conversion. I say penalty tries, forgive me. Penalty goal. Some of these synonyms need to go with penalty attempts.
And we're all even. O'Malley, no trouble.
Will the Arrows be able to punch one in? Mind you, a penalty here would be costly on Utah.
Utah knows that they're in a situation where they cannot commit any penalties. The boot of Malcolm would be very happy to give his side the lead and possibly at this juncture the victory.
Can the Warriors force a handling miscue? One broken tackle, 2-man miss. active as Houdini.
Spencer Jones, Toronto's outside center, who's been bottled up for most of this match, comes up the most important of times. But Jones finally, a great pass, and Jones able to get away by Reeves, no chance. And Jones slides across and in.
Toronto hoping to drag that ball into touch, even if it includes taking a Warrior down as well. And for Mother's Day, the Arrows get their moms 5 points.
Appropriately enough, Sam Malcolm, the tackle to end it in the end goal. And what a performance from Toronto. They have now won 5 in a row. 3 matches in the last 8 days.